God says, do not scroll. Do not look away. You have only 10 seconds. If you leave now, you will lose me and you will lose my son. You have been chosen. And chosen ones do not run from the call. God says, my child, listen closely. The moment you skip this, something closes in the spirit. This is not just another moment. This is divine. I speak to you now because I still love you. But time is short, and your decision today will echo forever. God says, do not skip no matter what. If you believe in your heart this message is meant for you, comment Amen to affirm. You are not here by accident. Heaven has orchestrated this moment with intention. There are no coincidences when it comes to my will. You were drawn here because something in your soul is stirring. That heaviness you've been carrying. I feel it. That fear you've been hiding. I see it. That cry you've held back for so long. I hear it. I'm not far from you, child. I never left. But you've been slipping. You've been distracted. And the enemy has been whispering lies into your ears, trying to get you to disconnect from me. But I have come to stop the spiral. I have come to speak directly to your soul. You were not made to live in fear. You were not born to walk in confusion. I have chosen you for more. You feel that tug in your chest. That's not emotion. That's me. I am calling you back. Do not ignore me this time. Like this video if your spirit knows this is your moment. Let this be your sign of faith. There are seasons in your life where I come to you gently, but this is not one of them. This is one of those moments where I interrupt your day with urgency. The kind of urgency that doesn't come from man. The kind of urgency that rattles your spirit because it's from me. My voice is not always loud, but when I speak like this, you must listen. You must act. Because if you keep putting me off, you will eventually lose the very connection your soul desperately needs. The enemy has tried to isolate you. He's used pain. He's used people. He's used silence. But I have used every storm to carry you closer to me. Even in your rebellion, I kept my hand on you. Even when you cursed my name, I protected your purpose. And even now, though you've ignored my signs, I give you one more. Not because you deserve it, but because I love you. Comment 1 if you believe this was meant just for you. You may think you're not worthy of being chosen, that your past disqualifies you. But hear me clearly. I don't choose you because you're perfect. I choose you because you're mine. I don't need your perfection. I need your surrender. If you knew the power I've placed inside of you, you would stop running. You would stop doubting. You would rise. I am the God who split the sea, and I can split your depression. I am the God who shut the lion's mouth, and I can shut the mouth of every lie spoken against you. I am the God who brought fire from heaven, and I can reignite the flame in your soul that the world tried to kill. But you must choose me. You must stop skipping the things I put in front of you to rescue you. This is not a coincidence. You were meant to hear this. My hand has been over your life from the beginning. I've seen every tear you cried when no one was around. I've counted every night you went to sleep afraid. And I have not forgotten you. I am not punishing you. I am positioning you. You think you're in delay, but you're actually in development. Every rejection was my redirection. Every closed door was my mercy in disguise. Comment 222 if you trust my timing, child. I need you to understand what you're facing right now is not the end. The pressure you feel is not to break you. It's to birth something new. I am doing something inside of you that can't be rushed. That's why it's been hard. That's why things haven't made sense. I'm not late. I'm strategic. I'm eternal. I'm not bound by time, but I work perfectly within it. You're about to see me move in ways you've never seen before. But you can't miss the moment. If you walk away now, you might miss the miracle. If you delay obedience, you may delay destiny. Don't trade my voice for the noise. Don't trade your anointing for attention. The world may overlook you, but heaven knows your name. You are my beloved, my anointed, my set-apart one. You're tired. I know you've been fighting silent battles, smiling on the outside, but breaking inside. You've wanted someone to just see you, to truly understand what you're going through. I do. I've been walking with you the whole time. I've been carrying you when you didn't even know. You're not alone. You never were. But it's time to stop pretending you're okay without me. Come back fully. Desperately, honestly, this world is loud. It pulls you in 100 directions. But my whisper can still be heard if you lean in. My peace still calms storms. My word still breaks chains. My presence still shifts atmospheres. All I need is your yes. All I need is your heart. I don't want your perfection. I want your permission. Let me in again. What you feel right now in your chest, that's me. I'm real. I'm here. And I've been waiting for you to come back. You don't have to fix yourself first. Just come. I'll do the healing. I'll do the restoring. I'll take the broken pieces and make something beautiful again. You've been running on empty, pouring into others while neglecting your own soul. But I say this now. I am refilling you. I am restoring what life tried to drain. I will give you new strength, new clarity, and a new fire. But you must stay. Don't scroll. Don't silence this moment. I'm doing surgery on your spirit right now. And when I'm done, you'll never be the same. Have you heard about the top secret ritual the government wants to keep hidden? Imagine if a single 7-second ritual could clear your debts and draw wealth to you effortlessly. A leaked CIA report and 4 leading neuroscience labs confirm it's not a myth. Struggling families are moving into dream homes with total peace of mind. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You've been battling things no one knows about. You've been crying out in silence, hoping that somehow I would hear you. I heard every whisper, every quiet plea. Every moment you thought no one cared. I did. You were never invisible to me. Not one moment of your life has escaped my attention. I have seen you in your best and in your worst. And I chose you still. I chose you then. I choose you now. And I will never stop choosing you. If your heart feels this deeply, comment 333 to declare your faith. Do not underestimate what I'm about to do through you. The world has tried to label you by your wounds, but I call you by your future. I call you by your name. You are not your failure. You are not your fear. You are not what they did to you. You are not what they said about you. You are what I spoke over you before you were even born. I called you chosen. I called you mine, and no lie can ever override my truth. The reason you felt so much resistance lately is because the enemy sees what's coming. He knows something you don't. He knows how close you are to breakthrough. That's why it's been so heavy. That's why you've been second-guessing your worth. But let me remind you, child, I don't start something I don't finish. I began this work in you, and I will complete it. Not one part of your journey is wasted. Even the darkest chapters are about to turn into testimonies. You are being refined. I know it hurts, but this pain has purpose. This stretching is not punishment. It's preparation. What I'm about to release into your life cannot live in shallow soil. I'm building you to carry more. That's why it's been lonely. That's why it's been quiet. I've been separating you from distractions, not to harm you, but to make room for my glory. Comment 555 if you still believe my plan is greater than your pain. You've been tempted to go back to settle for less to shrink your calling. But I say, no, I didn't bring you this far for you to turn around now. You've come too far. You've cried too many tears. You've overcome too much to let the enemy convince you to stop. You are not weak. You are not broken. You are mine. And what belongs to me will not be defeated. There are angels around you right now. Even if you don't feel it, my spirit is hovering over your life, guarding what you cannot see. Every battle that tried to destroy you has been intercepted by my hand. That car accident that didn't happen, that sickness that didn't take you out, that betrayal that didn't break you, that's not luck. That's me. That's my protection. That's my mercy. And I will continue to cover you as long as you don't give up. My child, I know you're tired, but your breakthrough is closer than it's ever been. The weight you feel today is proof that something holy is about to be born in you. Do not walk away from the process. Even when you don't see results, I'm working behind the scenes. I am shifting hearts. I am rearranging timelines. I am making a way that no man can block. Comment 1212 if you trust that I'm working even in silence. You have cried out for confirmation. You have asked me to send a sign. This is it. This is that sign. This is your moment to align your heart again, not with fear, not with the world, but with me. Come back to your first love. I've missed your voice. I've missed the way you used to worship me without shame. You let life drown out your praise, but I'm calling you to rise again. There's oil on your life. There's a divine assignment over you that hell has been trying to cancel. But no demon in hell can remove what I've declared over you in heaven. What I blessed, no man can curse. What I started in you, no man can end. You are not behind. You are not late. You are exactly where I need you to be for what I'm about to do next. Do not be fooled by what you see. The storm around you is not bigger than the power within you. I am the God who walked on water, and I can calm every wave of doubt inside of you. I am not intimidated by your questions. I am not moved by your fears. I am anchored in my promises, and my promises do not change. Yes, you've made mistakes, but grace is greater. Yes, you've fallen short, but my love goes deeper. You've tried to earn what I already gave you freely. You don't need to strive. You need to surrender. You don't need to perform. You need to rest in me. I will carry you through this. Don't you see it, child? The enemy's only goal is to convince you to stop believing. Because if he can silence your faith, he can kill your future. But not this time. Not now. I'm awakening your spirit. I'm renewing your hope. I'm breathing life into the dry places of your soul. And this time, you won't just survive, you will rise. You were born for more than just getting by. I did not place you on this earth to wander aimlessly. You have purpose. You have calling. You have my spirit inside of you. That means you are not ordinary. You are supernatural. When you walk, heaven moves. When you speak, darkness flees. When you pray, miracles start forming. You've been living like you're forgotten, but I remember everything about you. I remember your laugh. I remember your tears. I remember the first time you called out to me. And I am still that same God, the one who held your hand when you were scared, the one who gave you peace when you didn't understand, the one who protected you when no one else could. I am still here. Even now I am lifting burdens off your shoulders. I am healing wounds that go deeper than words. I am touching places in your heart that you haven't let anyone into. Let me in, child. Let me love you fully. You don't have to pretend with me. I know the real you, and I still choose you. Why is this 7-second CIA ritual spreading everywhere so fast? New CIA leaks have revealed a powerful brain ritual that triggers instant wealth flow. This 7-second technique, validated by 4 neuroscience labs, is rapidly changing lives. From crushing debt to dream vacations, this could be your shortcut to abundance. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. Your future is not in the hands of people. It's in my hands. Your peace doesn't depend on your bank account, your relationship status, or your reputation. Your peace comes from me, and I never run dry. So come back to the one who never changes. Come back to the one who never leaves. Come back to the one who died just to have your heart. This is your time. This is your moment. I am not a God of chance. I am a God of purpose. And this was always part of the plan. I see the doubts rising in your mind. I see the war in your heart. You wonder, is this really for me? Yes, child. It is. You wouldn't be here reading this if it wasn't meant for you. You could have scrolled past. You could have ignored it. But something made you stay. That something is me. I brought you here. I spoke through this moment because I knew you needed to hear my voice again. You needed to be reminded that you are not forgotten, that you are not abandoned, that you are still called. Comment 777 if your heart knows this is truth. You've been living under a weight. I never asked you to carry expectations, pain, pressure. You've been trying to be strong for everyone else, but silently breaking inside. You put on a brave face, but I see what's behind it. You're tired of pretending. You're exhausted from trying to be everything to everyone. So hear me clearly now. You don't have to do it all. Let me carry you. Let me lift what's too heavy for you. I am not asking you to fix yourself. I'm asking you to give me what's broken. I can work with the pieces. I always have. I created you from dust. I breathed life into what others call dead. I bring beauty out of ashes. You may not see a way forward, but I already wrote the next chapter. You think it's over, but I've barely begun. The world will try to define you by your failures, but I define you by my forgiveness. The world will remind you of your past, but I remind you of my promises. You are not the same as you once were. You've grown. You've endured. You've survived battles that others would have collapsed under. That strength came from me. and I'm not finished pouring into you yet. Comment 999 if you know you've come too far to go back now. The enemy wants you to live in regret, but I'm calling you into restoration. He wants to keep you trapped in shame, but I'm covering you with grace. Every lie he's whispered about you, I am replacing with truth. You are not unloved. You are not too far gone. You are not forgotten. You are mine, and I fight for what belongs to me. Right now, I am standing between you and every weapon formed against your life. No curse can stand when I've spoken blessing. No darkness can remain where my light enters. No fear can survive in the presence of my perfect love. I go before you. I surround you. I uphold you with my righteous right hand. You ask me, why does it feel so hard right now? Because the closer you get to the promise, the louder the resistance becomes. The enemy is threatened by your future. That's why he's been trying to distract you, delay you, and discourage you. But he's already lost. He knows it. Now it's time for you to know it too. I want you to walk like you're chosen. Speak like you're redeemed. Pray like heaven hears you, because it does. I have never stopped listening. Every time you whispered my name in the dark, I leaned in. Every time you wept and felt alone, I was closer than your breath. I am not a distant God. I am not far away. I am here. This is not just another day. This is a spiritual crossroads, the kind where destinies shift and hearts are realigned. You can't afford to ignore this. You can't afford to scroll away from this moment. What I am planting in you right now will change your life if you let it. Comment 1010 if you receive that. This is not emotional hype. This is spiritual urgency. Heaven is drawing near, and I am asking for your attention. I am calling you back to the place where your soul comes alive. You've wandered long enough. You've searched everywhere else. Now come back to me. Return to your Creator. Return to the one who knew your name before the world ever did. You've been looking for peace in people. That's why it hasn't lasted. You've been chasing purpose in places I never sent you. That's why you feel lost. But if you look to me, I will restore everything. I will give you peace that doesn't break. I will give you purpose that doesn't shift with the wind. You think you need a plan, but what you really need is my presence. My presence will guide you into the right doors. My presence will lead you to the right people. My presence will protect you from every counterfeit dressed as opportunity. Do not trade my presence for popularity. Do not trade my truth for temporary comfort. You are not ordinary. You are marked. You are anointed. You are set apart for something greater than you can understand right now. I need you to stop doubting what I already confirmed. I need you to silence every voice that contradicts what I spoke over your life. Yes, you'll be misunderstood. Yes, you'll be judged, but you will be obedient. And obedience brings blessing. Every time you chose me over compromise, I saw it. Every time you walked away from what wasn't right, I honored it. Your sacrifice has not been forgotten. Your faithfulness is being multiplied. Even the prayers you thought I didn't hear, I'm answering in this season. Some answers will come through peace, some through people, and some through divine interruption. Could the CIA really be hiding a 7-second ritual that turns money struggles into fortune? A covert CIA finding exposes a strange 7-second ritual that activates money attracting brainwaves on autopilot. Supported by science and 4 elite labs, this home ritual is turning struggling people into dream lifestyle owners. But this page may disappear soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted from the internet forever. This moment is one of those divine interruptions. You've prayed for clarity. Here it is. Stay close to me. Do not skip what I send. Do not dismiss what your spirit knows is true. The world may laugh at this. The enemy may mock it, but your spirit knows this is holy. This is different. This is me. You are not alone. You never were, and you never will be. I walk with you into every battle. I sit with you in every silence. I celebrate with you in every victory. I weep with you in every loss. I am the God who doesn't leave. Not when it gets hard, not when you get tired, not when you fail. I stay. And because I stay, you will stand. Because I cover you, you will overcome. Because I go before you, you will not be destroyed. You may be pressed, but you are not crushed. You may be struck down, but you are not forsaken. My hand is still on you. This is your reminder. This is your invitation. Do not skip this. You will lose me if you walk away. Not because I stopped loving you, but because you stopped reaching for me. Stay close. Stay surrendered. Stay aware. This is holy ground, child. And you are standing in the middle of a miracle. You've been waiting for something to shift, for a sign that everything you've been through had meaning. This is that sign. Not just words, not just coincidence. This is divine alignment. I am not just encouraging you. I am waking you up. You were never meant to stay hidden. You were never meant to stay silent. I called you out of the shadows. I called you into light. And now I'm calling you to rise. Comment 1515 if your heart says this was meant for you. The world keeps telling you to be strong. But I am telling you to be still. Let me fight for you. Let me carry the weight. I didn't ask you to do this alone. I didn't call you to figure it all out. I called you to trust me, to walk with me, to lean into me, even when it's hard, especially when it's hard. You've tried to fix what only I can heal. You've tried to open doors I've closed for your protection. And now you're tired, worn down, wondering why everything feels like a dead end. Listen to me. I am not punishing you. I am protecting you from less than what I promised. Some things you prayed for would have crushed you. Some people you cried over were never meant to stay. I removed them not to hurt you, but to make space for something holy. You don't see it all now, but you will. And when you do, you'll thank me for not giving you what you thought you wanted. Because I'm not just giving you what's good. I'm preparing what's godly, what's eternal, what's wrapped in grace and sealed with favor. You are not overlooked. You are not rejected. You are not second best. You are my masterpiece. You are my vessel. I chose you for such a time as this. That stirring in your chest, that's me breathing on your purpose again. I am not done writing your story. I'm just flipping the page. You've wondered if you missed it, if the window closed, if you waited too long. But my timing is not your timing. What looks like delay to you is development to me. I'm building your strength. I'm stretching your capacity. I'm deepening your roots because what I'm about to release into your life needs depth to hold it. Comment 1717 if you receive this deep in your soul. There's something inside of you. The enemy has tried to bury a gift, a calling, a divine assignment that terrifies hell. That's why the attacks have been so personal, so relentless. because you're dangerous to darkness. Your prayers shake the unseen. Your worship breaks chains. Your obedience creates ripple effects you may never see this side of heaven. I need you to stop playing small. Stop shrinking your voice. Stop questioning what I already confirmed. The enemy's greatest fear is not your failure, it's your obedience. Because when you walk in alignment with me, heaven backs you. Angels move at your word, and the impossible becomes normal. You're not like everyone else. That's why you've never fit in. That's why the crowd never satisfied you. I didn't design you to blend in. I designed you to carry light in dark places, to walk where others run, to stand when others fall. And though it's been hard, you've kept going. I see that. I honor that. Don't let the silence fool you. I'm working in the waiting. I'm answering in the stillness. What feels like a pause is actually a setup. You're walking into a season of clarity, of closure, of completion, but also of new beginnings. I will restore everything the enemy stole. Time, energy, peace, joy, even the years you thought were wasted. I'll redeem them. I'll multiply them. I'll make them matter. You thought it was over, but I say it's just beginning. Child, don't skip this moment. If you walk away from me now, you will lose the very thing your heart has been crying out for. Not because I want to leave you, but because I go where I'm welcomed. I knock, but I will not force. I reach, but I wait for your reach back. You must choose me again, fully, honestly. Not halfway, not just today. I want your whole heart. Comment amen if today you say yes again. I have protected you more than you'll ever realize. That night you felt like giving up, I stayed with you. That time you almost walked away from life, I whispered hope into your chest. That relationship that fell apart, I let it collapse to save you. You only saw pain, but I was pulling you out of something that would have killed your calling. Could a hidden CIA discovery explain why so many are suddenly living in luxury? Secret CIA research has now come to light, revealing a brain-hacking ritual that draws in wealth like magic. It only takes 7 seconds. You can do it at home, and it's supported by 4 neuroscience labs. People are ditching debt and living in luxury right now. But this information won't stay online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted. You are still breathing because your purpose isn't finished. You are still standing because my grace upheld you. I know it's been hard. I know you've had moments where you doubted everything, even me. But I never let go. Even when your faith was weak, my love stayed strong. I am not ashamed of you. I'm not disappointed in you. I'm proud of you for holding on when it didn't make sense. I'm proud of you for not giving up when everything in you wanted to quit. I'm proud of you for coming back to me now. This is not the end of your story. This is the breakthrough moment. The one everything has been leading to. Let me remind you who I am. I am the God who splits seas and shuts the mouths of lions. I bring water from rocks and rain from dry skies. I use broken people to do mighty things. I choose the overlooked, the forgotten, the rejected, and I raise them to places they never imagined. If I can use David the shepherd, Esther the orphan, and Peter the failure, I can use you too. You are not behind. You are in position. You are not disqualified. You are destined. And I am not limited by your mistakes. I am the God of redemption, of of restoration, of revival. You have not missed your moment. You're walking right into it now. You are covered by me, surrounded by me, and held in the palm of my hand. No weapon formed against you will prosper. No tongue that rises against you will succeed. Because you are not just anyone, you are chosen. You've come too far to give up now. You've walked through valleys no one else knows about. You've carried burdens in silence. You've prayed prayers in the dark, wondering if anyone heard. I did. Every word, every sigh, every tear that rolled down your face while no one was watching, I caught them. They weren't wasted. They were seeds. And now harvest is coming. Comment 222 if you trust that God is moving in unseen ways. Do not let the enemy trick you into believing I've gone quiet. Silence does not mean absence. Just because you can't hear me doesn't mean I'm not working. My greatest moves often come in your stillest moments. When your heart is quiet, when your faith is barely hanging on, those are the moments I'm laying foundations no one else can see. The pressure you feel right now is not random. It is not punishment. It's proof that you're on the edge of something holy. You are on the verge of walking into the kind of breakthrough that shifts generations. That's why it's felt heavier. That's why the enemy has fought you harder. He doesn't fight what isn't a threat. And you, child, are a threat to darkness. The anointing over your life is real. It's not based on feelings. It's not based on how perfect your past looks. It's based on my calling. And I do not revoke what I place. I don't change my mind about you. I don't take back what I've declared. You are still called. You are still chosen. You are still mine. And because you're mine, I will defend you. I will deliver you. I will direct you. You don't have to chase what I've already promised. You don't have to beg for what I've already placed within you. You only need to believe. You only need to stay close. Comment 111 if you believe that no weapon formed against you will win. You keep wondering if you're enough. You keep replaying mistakes, failures, missed moments. But I need you to hear this again. My grace covers all of it. My power is made perfect in your weakness. I never asked you to be enough. I asked you to trust that I am. And I am. I am the beginning and the end, the one who holds time in his hands, the one who speaks in worlds form, the one who knows you fully and still chooses you. You're not walking through this season alone. I am walking with you. Every step, every day, even when you don't feel me, I'm there. Your situation may feel overwhelming, but I am not overwhelmed. I'm not confused. I'm not late. I am in control. What looks like a setback is setting you up for something far greater. What feels like rejection is actually redirection. I don't waste anything, not even pain. There's a reason for the delay. There's a purpose in the pause. You're not waiting in vain. I've been using the waiting room to prepare you for rooms you never imagined standing in. And when those doors open, you won't have to force them. They will swing wide because I opened them. Comment amen if you receive that in your heart. You've wondered why people left, why relationships ended, why some things just didn't work out. You blamed yourself. You thought something was wrong with you. But I was removing what could not go where I'm taking you. I was protecting you from what would have poisoned your peace. Don't chase what I've already released. Don't hold on to what I've removed. I have something better. Not just better. Not just new, divinely appointed. I'm not building your life on luck. I'm building it on purpose. I've ordered your steps even when you didn't know where you were going. And I'm still ordering them now. The days ahead may still hold challenges, but you won't walk into them weak. You'll walk in full of my spirit, full of my strength, full of the authority that comes from knowing who you belong to. You don't need the world's approval when you already have heaven's. I've seen how faithful you've been when no one was watching. I've watched you serve when you were empty, love when you were broken, give when you had nothing left. I've seen every small act of obedience, and I'm about to reward it in a way that no eye has seen and no ear has heard. Why are so many claiming this CIA ritual changed their life in just 7 seconds? This leaked CIA ritual is the real deal, and it's potent. A 7-second brainwave hack backed by 4 neuroscience labs is helping regular people leap from broke to abundant. Dream homes, cars, trips, it's all within reach. But this video could disappear any time from the internet. So click the link in the description and comments now to see it before it's gone forever. Your season of hiddenness is not punishment, it's preservation. I've been shaping you in secret so I can trust you with influence. I've been quieting the noise around you so you can finally hear my whisper again. Don't ignore me now. Don't scroll past the very moment I created to speak into your life. You've asked for a word. This is it. You've asked for proof. This is it. You've asked if I still care. Yes, I do. With every fiber of my being. You don't need to wait until things make sense to trust me. Trust me now. Trust me when you don't see it. Trust me when your heart is heavy. Trust me when the doors are closed. Trust me when you're tired. I won't fail you. Everything is about to shift. And when it does, you'll know it wasn't because of your strength. It was because of my hand. You'll look back and say, only God could have done this. And you'll be right, because I am the one who makes ways in the wilderness. I am the one who parts seas with a word. I am the one who heals the broken and raises the forgotten. I am the one who turns graves into gardens. You are still in my story, still in my will, still in my hand. You are not behind. You are not broken beyond repair. You are exactly who I've called you to be. And I will finish what I started in you. You are not stuck. You are not forgotten. You are not abandoned in the middle of the storm. I am right here and I'm not letting go. Not now, not ever. Even if you feel surrounded by darkness, you are surrounded by me first. And nothing can come near you unless I allow it. And if I allow it, it's for your growth, not your destruction. Comment 1212 if you know God is your protector. I know what's been weighing on you. The unanswered prayers, the silent nights, the closed doors, the pain that keeps resurfacing. You've told yourself, maybe it's just not meant for me. But I'm telling you, don't give up on the promise. What I spoke over you was not empty. My word doesn't return void. I am not a man that I should lie. If I said it, I will do it. You've seen others move forward while you feel left behind. You've seen them receive the very things you've been praying for. And the enemy has tried to plant bitterness in your heart. But I'm guarding your soil. You were not forgotten. You were preserved. You were not overlooked. You were being prepared. The speed of others is not your measure. Your journey is sacred. It is timed by heaven. There are moments where you felt like I was silent, but I was actually speaking to your spirit in ways your mind couldn't understand. That whisper that told you to keep going, that strength that appeared from nowhere, that was me. You've been hearing me all along, even when you didn't realize it. You've prayed prayers that haven't been answered yet, but they were never ignored. I'm storing every word, every cry, every sigh. You will see the fruit of what you planted in tears, and you will reap it in joy, not in someone else's life, in yours. Comment Amen if you know your harvest is coming. There are things you've gone through that no one else would understand. Some pain doesn't even have words. Some days you didn't even know how you made it through. But you did because I carried you. You've had nights you couldn't sleep because your mind wouldn't stop racing. But even as that, I was with you. I held your heart through every anxious thought. You've survived things the enemy thought would kill you. You're still here, still standing, still seeking me, even when you felt distant. That's not weakness. That's faith. Real faith. Faith that refuses to quit. Even when everything looks like it's falling apart, and I honor that kind of faith. I respond to it. This season may not look the way you expected, but what I'm doing in your heart is far more important than what's happening around you. I'm building something inside of you that will outlast every storm, every disappointment, every delay. You're becoming someone the old version of you could never have carried. Comment 333 if you believe you are being transformed for the better. Stop trying to figure it all out. Stop trying to carry tomorrow before it gets here. Today has enough, and I'm in it with you. I'm not waiting for the future to bless you. I'm blessing you now. In the midst of the struggle, in the middle of the confusion, my presence is not limited to perfect days. I am with you on the hard ones. The enemy wants you to believe that you've lost me, that because you messed up or walked away for a while, you're too far gone. But my love doesn't break like that. My mercy doesn't expire. When you fall, I reach lower. When you hide, I come find you. When you run, I wait for you to turn around. And I'm here now calling you again, not to shame you, but to restore you. I still want you. I still choose you. I still have plans for you. Plans that are good. Plans that will bless others through you. You may not feel ready, but I am. I'm ready to do something in your life that can only be explained by my hand. You won't need to explain how things turned around. People will look at your life and say, that had to be God. Because I'm not going to bless you privately. I'm going to prepare a table in front of those who counted you out. Not to shame them, but to glorify me. To show the world what I do with the ones no one expected, with the ones who felt disqualified, with the ones who almost gave up. What's really behind the 7-second brain technique that's making headlines and new millionaires? A stunning CIA leak has just revealed a 7-second brain ritual that's helping normal people wipe out debt and attract serious wealth. With proof from 4 neuroscience labs, this at-home method is turning financial stress into dream living. Homes, cars, vacations, it's all happening. But the government could take this down at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There is favor coming that doesn't match what you've been through. Peace that won't make sense. Joy that returns stronger than ever before. I am not just healing you. I am strengthening you. You are coming out of this wiser, bolder, softer, more filled with me than you've ever been. You've carried the weight long enough. Now let me carry you. Trust me again, not just with your soul, but with your life, your future, your fears, your wounds. I'm not afraid of any of it. I already know it all. And I still want you close. I need you to stop listening to the lie that says, this is all there is. No, child, this is not where your story ends. This is not the final page. I write redemption stories. I turn chaos into beauty. I bring life out of what seems finished. And I'm not done with you. I'm awakening dreams that seemed buried. I'm reviving hope that felt cold. I'm restoring vision where you felt blind. There is a shift happening in your life, and it starts in your spirit right now in this very moment. You are stepping out of survival and into surrender out of fear, and into faith out of delay, and into divine timing. But you must stay. You must believe. You must not skip this. This moment matters because my voice is here. My hand is over your life, and my spirit is stirring your soul. Don't ignore it. Don't downplay it. Don't silence it. You've been through seasons where it felt like everything was being stripped away. People walked out, opportunities vanished, dreams seemed to fade. And you asked me why. Why I allowed the tearing, why I didn't stop the pain. But now listen, child. I never take without the intention to give back more. I prune not to punish, but to prepare. You were not being destroyed. You were being refined. Comment 555 if you believe the pain had a purpose. I know it didn't make sense at the time. I know it still doesn't make sense some days, but I need you to understand this. The shaking had to happen. If I didn't remove certain things, they would have held you back from what I'm about to bring. Some connections were keeping you stuck. Some comfort zones were keeping you small. And you've been called to more. You may not feel ready, but I've been preparing you this whole time. Every hard lesson, every quiet night, every unanswered prayer has been part of the molding. You're not who you used to be. Even if others can't see it, I can. And heaven sees it too. All of heaven has been watching you grow, watching you endure, watching you choose me over and over again, even when it was hard. And now I'm getting ready to honor that faith. Child, you haven't missed your moment. It's just been maturing. You haven't been forgotten. It's just been forming. The time is coming when what's been hidden will be revealed. What's been planted will bloom. And you'll understand why you had to go through every single trial. Not just for your sake, but for the sake of those who will hear your story and believe in me again. There are lives connected to your obedience. There are people who will be saved, healed, and restored because you chose to say yes. So don't give up now. Don't stop now. Don't skip what's sacred. My presence is heavy around you right now. This is not a feeling. This is a moment that shifts something inside of you. Comment 999 if you feel the shift in your spirit right now. There are blessings you've prayed for, but I'm about to give you things you didn't even ask for. Unexpected favor, unexplained peace, undeniable joy. I'm going to show you how good I really am. Not just in the quiet places, but in the open. The world will see how I take care of my children. You won't have to fight for it. You won't have to strive. I'm about to do things for you that no man could make happen. Doors that were sealed shut, I'll open them. Hearts that were hardened, I'll soften them. Paths that were blocked, I'll clear them. Not because you earned it, but because you're mine. But don't forget this. The blessing is not the prize. I am. My presence is the reward.